any what's been the hardest thing or the most challenging thing in the music industry in Jamaica for you, from your perspective?
I would say, honestly, a lack of resources.
Okay,
And I think,
that's real.
I think I think that's a story of a lot of Jamaican artists.
That's
'Cause one thing
Jamaica.
we know shatter is talent.
That's Jamaica, bro.
That's Jamaica.
Football,
This is
track and field,
everything.
food, yeah, man.
Exactly.
Music.
So lack of resources,
Yeah.
I would say, is probably the biggest challenge because
Jeez.
so I've gotten to the point in my music journey where I know so many musicians and producers. I feel like we can make any song, any type of song that we need to.
When you
know?
say resources, what are you talking about? Like, what are some, for those who don't fully understand the industry or the space?
So even like monetary challenges.
Okay.
Like I'm an independent artist. Things like, for instance, like a live show is one of the most important things that artists can do because it can really build community.
Yes.
It's really expensive to put on a live show, and it's really hard. I've done a few on my own, but I would have loved to. I want to do so much more, but sometimes it's hard to it's hard to get there. Sometimes to like in like an ideal world, you have some artists who probably have like investors somewhere or stuff like that. But that's not the case for most artists in Jamaica, So we have to find some unique ways for stand out, which it's a challenge, yes, but if you really look at it, it's also a gift. I don't know if you ever realize like some artists who are like extremely distinct in the way that they present themselves.
Yeah,
sometimes that become a thing because they realize that they're in the sea of a million
Everybody
artists.
talented.
Exactly. But that lack of resources, you have to find something so potent and unique to stand out.
Innovation,
and
bro.
that's everybody's stories. And what that cause now, everybody in Jamaica unique and distinct. In all our areas, not just music. So the challenges bring gifts as well. But I would say that's definitely the biggest one. And also, I think Jamaican industry kind of suffer from a lack of structure. We have a lot of talent, but Jamaica short managers.